Hello. Happy Saturday. Guess what, y'all? Today is the last Saturday of the year. So if you happen to be watching this live, it's the last Saturday of the year. Can't believe it. It went so fast, but we here. We here. We made it. We may not have made it in the way in which we wanted to, but we're here. But we're here. Hello, Twitch. Hello to my moderator. Yes, happy Saturday. Happy holidays. It is Kwanzaa as well. Today is day 2 of Kwanzaa, Kuji Chakalia, and this is for self-determination, which I think is really, really good because we're going to have some determination on the mat today. Some determination to make sure that you are doing what you need to do, right? All right. So let's see. Keep your comments. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much to my moderator. I appreciate you. All right. We're going to get ready to get started. I want to just make sure that I am good, that I am audible. We always got to check sometimes. All right. We're going to get ready to get started. I'm so excited. Today, we're going to focus on mobility. So, with mobility, we're going to hold those postures a little bit longer and we're really going to get into that flow. All right. So I hope that you're with me. I hope that you can hear. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. I thank you so much. First and foremost, we got to pick the intention word. We didn't do that, and we got to do that. So, all right, let's go ahead and pick the intention word. I want to make sure that I am audible and all the things. All righty. I think I like this one. Okay. Ooh, I like it. Today's intention word, elevate. Elevate. I love it. Now, last week, I was not able to be live and I traveled. But then throughout the middle of the week, I was not feeling well, which is very rare because I want to say all through COVID, all the things, I didn't really get sick. So I did happen to finally, it kind of caught up with me. So I used alternate nostril breathing to breathe. And if you even hear me today, I may feel sound a little congested, but I'm feeling a whole lot better, a whole lot better than I did. So are we ready for some yoga? You let me know. And we're going to go ahead and get started with our yoga practice. I want to make sure thumbs up in the chat if I am audible. Just want to make sure. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and have a seat down on our mat. And as we take a second, just go ahead and allow your body to arrive here mentally in this space. Maybe you have just woken up. Maybe you're transitioning from wherever you were and you want to just give yourself a moment. So go ahead and settle yourself down. I want to make sure that I am all the way seen. There we go. When it's live, you got to sometimes make little adjustments, and that is all right. I think I like that there. All right. Come down to a nice comfortable seat. Let's come to your breath. Get nice and comfortable. It doesn't have to look like this. You can even have a block and go ahead and sit on the block. Again, today's day 2 of Kwanzaa, self-determination. And like I said, self-determination is one that's going to really keep you in your practice, to keep you on the mat. So when you feel as though, okay, this pose is getting intense, that's when the pose first starts, all right? When you feel like you want to get out of the pose, that's when you're just getting into it, all right? So again, today we're going to take some mobility, but we're going to hold our poses a little longer. So we're not doing that many today. But just when you get there, I want you to think about today's principle, that self-determination. Breathe into that pose, into that posture, and I want you to hold it, all right? All right. So just take a second. Come to your breath, taking that breath in through the nose if it's available, and out through the nose. I want you to settle and become an observer of your breath with no attempts to change it. Just noticing where you may be holding tension in your body. Allow your hips to soften. Gently unclench your jaw and melt your shoulders away from your ears. As we get into this practice, keeping in mind that it is a practice and not a perfect. Our self-determination is what got us through the year. Our self-determination is what's going to get us through this practice. And as we come to that intention of elevate, we're elevating our mind, our spirit, our energy, and even a little bit of those expectations for 2026. I offer you this moment of stillness to just notice how your body feels, even if it may want to twitch or move. Inviting in a little pause. And as we begin to start to bring movement to our bodies, let's bring our shoulders up towards our ears. Maybe blink your eyes open if they were closed. And exhale, release them down. Again, back up to your ears. And gently take them down. Take your chin towards your chest. And let's bring our arms up overhead as we bring our gaze up towards our hands. We're starting that pose holding right from here. We normally always tend to look down, rather at a screen, at children, or even just keeping our head low. We're going to elevate, keeping that lifted energy. Maybe even open your eyes. Nice soft shoulders. We're going to take that right hand down, gently hinge over towards the right. And gently back up. And other side. And gently back up. Again, gazing right back up, keeping your chest elevated. And on that exhale, let's bring those hands down. Whew. Roll out your shoulders. Let's come off of our block if we happen to be on a block. And let's go ahead and take out that block to the side. We're going to come down to our tabletop position. Feel free to place something underneath your knees. Stacking our wrist right underneath of our shoulders. Feel free to rotate out. We're going to make our circles with our hips just to start to open up our body. Get our bodies used to a little weight bearing on our hands. Pause wherever you are. Let's go the opposite way. And we're going to end with our hips to our heels in child's pose. Walk your hands out in front, forehead down. Taking a full cycle of breath. Take a full cycle. Take an inhale in. Gaze towards your hands. Let's come back to our tabletop position. Let's start our cow cats. We're going to do 3 of them at your own pace. Remember taking it nice and slow. And when you're done, let's bring it to a neutral table. We're going to extend that right leg out behind us. And let's extend that left hand, so opposite arm, opposite leg. You can keep that foot down onto the ground. Just notice the duality between pulling back and stretching ahead. Breathe. Remember, that pose begins when you want to come out. So you can stay like this with that foot on the ground, or maybe you'd like to lift that foot off the ground. Just parallel to the ground. Your body may start to shake. That's okay. I want you to take a full cycle of breath. Your body may start to shake, and that's all right. And on that exhale, let's bring it back down. Give it a rock from side to side. All right, can we do the same thing on the opposite side? Let's bring that foot back. Again, you can keep the ball of that foot down. Let's extend the opposite hand. And you're welcome to stay just like this. We're going to hold this pose and this posture, so get comfortable. If you'd like to bring that foot up, you're more than welcome. That self-determination, the breath, it all goes into a flow right here. There is no perfect. This is a practice. If you fall out, you come right back. Take one more full cycle of breath. And on that exhale, let's go ahead and bring it down. Give it a rock from side to side. All right, let's tuck our toes under. Shift back, our first downward facing dog of our practice. Pedal your feet right here. And bring those heels to stillness. Shift the weight towards the heels. Walk the gaze up towards the belly. Draw the navel in. Surrender your shoulders. We're going to look towards our hands. Let's come to our floating table here. We're going to bend those knees, hover the knees over. Let's float, draw the navel in. You got this. We're going to hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Press back, downward facing dog. Let's do that one more time. Come forward for hover table, floating table. Draw the navel in. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Push back, downward facing dog. Let's bring ourselves to our forward fold, front or back of the mat. I'm going to take the back, walking my hands towards my feet. Breathe. Relax here in that forward fold. Forward fold is so good on the lower back and the back of the legs. Maybe a rock from side to side. Let's come to stillness. Press into our feet. Let's rise all the way up. We're going to take an extended mountain. Bring those arms up overhead. And exhale, let's bring it down for our mountain pose. We're going to walk to that middle part of our mat. How we doing? All right. Whew. Are you getting warm? I know I'm already getting warm. All right. If it's cold where you are, we're warming it up. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Let's first stand in our mountain pose, because we don't give this pose enough credit. It is an active pose. So let's build it up. Feet. Our feet can be hip distance, or we can take them together for our ashtangis, whichever one's more comfortable and convenient for you. If you want to get that center of gravity, let's give ourselves a little bit of room, all right? Taking your hands down by your side, slight bend into our knees, our shoulders, our back. It's an active pose. Maybe even drawing in the arches of our feet. That dristi that gazes forward. We're still. We're drawing in that energy. We're standing in our power. That self-determination to be still, to breathe. It's real. Let's go ahead and take that extended mountain. Bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Let's bring it down. Let's take our flat back. Plant the hands. Let's step back to our downward facing dog. Let's bring it forward. Hover table again. You got this. And press it back. Forward again, hover table. And on that exhale, let's push it back. We're going to lift up that right leg up to the sky. Scorpion dog as we flip our dog. Open up your hips. Let's start to bring our knee in a circle. Now you can also take this with your knee down. If downward facing dog is too much, like this, let's reverse our circle. Let's bring the knee through, frame the hands. Staying up here in our runner's lunge. Readjust your body. Let's take that outside hand to the thigh. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Breathe. We're on the ball of that back foot. Maybe we gently raise up that outside hand. Gaze up towards the hand. Breathe. Again, the pose starts when you're ready to come out. We're holding these poses just a little bit longer. Take a full cycle of breath. On that exhale, let's bring both hands down. We're not done yet on this side. Let's start to bring ourselves up. Maybe you need to bring your hips back. Straighten out that front leg. Bend back into that knee. Let's press into the feet and rise up. High crescent lunge. Ooh, you got this. Bend into that front knee. Relax your shoulders. Set that drishti point. You got this. Again, the pose starts when you want to get out of it. We have that self-determination. We keep going. We get a little lower, a little bit more ease into that posture. We come out in 3, 2, 1. Lower your hands down. We're going to step back to our downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. Now I realize all the way at the end, I did not set my watch, but it's all right. We're going to go ahead and we're going to work through it. I'll set it now, even though we're almost done. Let's start on the other side. Lift that leg up. Bend the knees, scorpion dog. Let's move our knee around in a circle. And reverse. Let's bring that knee through. Frame the hands. Staying right here in that runner's lunge. You can always use blocks to place underneath of your hands. I'm going to plant that inside hand down. Place that outside hand onto the thigh. Look up towards that elbow. Look up towards the ceiling. If it feels good, let's bring that hand up. Self-determination. It's what keeps us here. The breath, it's what keeps us going. Take another full cycle of breath. Let's place that hand down. Readjust your body. Are you ready? We're coming up. Let's go ahead and press into the feet. Come up into that high crescent lunge. Whew. How we doing here? Breathe. Yes. This is where the pose begins. Keep that bend into the knee. Get a little bit lower. Yes. We come out in 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands down. Step the foot back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Let's bring it down, hover table. And on that exhale, let's bring the knees all the way down. Untuck your toes, child's pose right here. Walk the hands out in front. I'm going to take those hands to prayer. Gently bring them behind our head. Stretch out our shoulders, the back of our arms. Let's gently gaze towards the hands. Let's come up. And let's come onto the side body. We're going to come up. We can hold our head in our hand with our bent knee. Feel free to place that hand right in front. We're going to start a little clamshell, all right? We're going to open up that top knee, pressing that lower knee down. Gently lower down. Again, press and open. And gently close. One more time, press and open. And gently close. Let's do the other side. You can turn around to the other side. Are you ready? Let's press and open. And gently come back down. One, two more. And close. Last one. Open. And gently close. Let's come onto our back. So come all the way down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Give it a rock from side to side. Let's bring our feet up overhead. Flex your toes towards your body. You got this. And we're going to grab onto our imaginary block overhead. Or maybe even if you have a block, I'm going to grab mine. You can hold on to that block overhead, flexing your toes down towards your body. So again, you can hold on to nothing in between your hands, or you can hold on to a block if you have it. We're going to point our toes up towards the ceiling. And let's slowly lower down one leg, and we're going to hover. Breathe. Slowly bring that leg back up to meet the top. And swap it out. Other leg comes down. Breathe. This is an active pose for both legs. And gently take it back up. We're going to zip our feet together, lower down both legs and let them hover in whatever length or height is good for you. And lower all the way down. If you're holding on to a block, feel free to place it off to the side. We're going to bend those knees. We're going to take one nice bridge pose, but we're going to hold that bridge a little bit. So feel free to take those hands down towards the heels, or maybe take your elbows in. Press those elbows into the ground, or press your hands into the ground. Let's press into the feet and lift the hips. Surrender the head. See if you can press up a little higher. Keep those hips lifted. A little higher. a little higher. Self-determination. And on that exhale, let's release. Rock the knees from side to side. Let's hug those knees into our chest. Supine twist. Let's let the knees come over to one side. Look away from your knees. Gently bring the knees back to center and over to the opposite side. Look away from your knees. Gently coming back to center. Let's hug those knees into our chest. And I invite you to take yogi's choice, whatever posture that feels good for you, whatever your body is calling for today. It could be happy baby, plow, shoulder stand, whatever your body's calling for. Butterfly. I want you to take that posture. Invite yourself to start to settle, to find ease. And let's slowly begin to unravel from wherever we are. As we begin to come into our final posture, our Shavasana, maybe you'd like to take this Shavasana with a bent knee, or maybe into a butterfly, or maybe you'd like to lower those legs down in front. And whatever posture that feels inviting for you today, I invite you to take that. We're going to take one hand to heart and one hand to belly. As we start to invite our body to come to stillness, to surrender, starting with our feet, moving to our knees, surrendering your glutes, melting your shoulders, unclenching your jaw, releasing the tension from your eyes, and surrender your head. As we surrender and we allow our bodies into stillness, this is your opportunity. It's to come back to that intention, elevating our energy, our emotions, our spirit, and even a little bit of our expectations. I want you to take the next 2 breaths in stillness and in silence, and I'll let you know when to come back. And as we gently begin to bring awareness back into our body, and back into the room around us. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Draw one knee into your chest, and then both knees come in. I invite you to roll over to one comfortable side as you cradle your head. And gently press yourself up into a comfortable seat. As you bring your hands to heart center, I want you to thank yourself for showing up for you today. Thanking your body for showing up and supporting you in the practice. And I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. I want you to spend the rest of this day relaxing, reflecting, and elevating. And I want you to take this energy with you off the mat and share it with others, because energy is infectious and we want to share the good stuff. Cannot wait to continue with you on this journey into the next year and beyond. Until next time, namaste. All right, we're not quite at the end, like last day of the year, but this is the final days of this year. And I hope that you enjoyed that practice. It was all about some determination, right? It might have been a little bit difficult. So I thank you so much for being a part of it. I thank you so much for being here. It's always a pleasure. I thank you. You are the reason why I do it. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it the thumbs up. I thank you so much. I thank you to my moderator, Twitch. I thank you to Tanisha. I thank you to the Hey That Comes With the Plate. I thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Yes, B family, yes. I thank you so much for being here. And you know, it's really, these are the things that make it special for me that you're here with me. So I thank you. And I cannot wait to be a part of this again in the next year. And stay tuned, because it's not going to be today, but I will be sharing the behind the scenes, my wrap up for the year. I always do it and just pop up and surprise you. So feel free to turn those notifications on, and I will see you in a couple days. All right? Got my necklace all around. But all right, we're going to turn up the energy, and I cannot wait to see you again soon. Thank you so much. And I'm going to get on out of here, get my day going. Yes, it's okay. It's all right. But you're here. That's all that matters. You are here. So thank you so much. We had a nice practice today. All right. I'm gonna get on out of here and enjoy my day. I wish you the best. I wish you a great Kwanzaa, and I will see you next time. All right. Yes. I'm feeling better. I may be a little congested, but I am feeling leaps and bounds better than I did last week. So thank you. All right. See you next time.